The Contacta STS-K020-23 window intercom system is designed to be fitted into windows that have a pre-drilled hole in the glass. The system has a level 3 ballistic rating and can fit hole sizes between 2.5 to 4 inches in diameter. The system includes a glass-mounted mic assembly kit for the customer side, an amplifier, a staff loudspeaker combo unit, and in its 23 version shown here, a separate overhead customer speaker. It also comes with a hearing loop aerial. In the 60 version shown here, the system is supplied with a surface-mounted customer speaker instead of the overhead speaker. This can be installed as shown in this photo. Start by installing the customer microphone assembly kit. Measure the hole diameter to ensure it's between 2.5 and 4 inches. If your window has a hole with a bigger diameter, contact us, as we have an upgraded version for larger hole sizes. Now insert 3 of the 632 headless screw studs supplied with the kit into the customer side microphone mount as shown, and partially finger tighten only. Then use one of the rubber gaskets supplied, fit it into position over the 3 headless studs, feeding the microphone wire through the central hole. Push the gasket down so that it's flush with the rear side of the microphone capsule. Note that your rubber gasket color may be different than the one in this video, as various color options are available. At this point, measure the distance from the center of the hole in the glass to the edge of the window frame, as well as the full length of your intended tube run. If you plan to shorten the tube to your precise measurement, do this now. Next, remove the green connector's observing wire polarity. Feed the wire through the stainless steel tubing and reconnect the green connectors. You may now elect to bend the tubing to fit your window using the measurements from the previous step. The tubing helps protect the wire and provide more aesthetic cable management. Next, feed the microphone wire through the hole in the glass and place the customer side mount flush with the glass as shown. Use painter's tape or adhesive tape to hold the unit in place, making sure it is centered in the hole in the glass. Place the second rubber gasket on the staff side over the threaded mounting rods through the hole as shown, ensuring the wires and tubing are fed through the central hole. Next, hold the tube in place and carefully align the microphone backplate. Slide it onto the 3 mounting rods and push it into position. Now insert 3 of the 632 screws into the 3 free holes in the backplate and tighten lightly as shown using a Phillips head screwdriver. Do not over-tighten. The top end of the tubing with the wire in it should be in its intended groove in the backplate, sandwiched between the backplate and the staff side of the glass. Now remove the 3 studs used for the initial step of the installation by turning them counterclockwise. Use a hand tool if required to completely remove the 3 studs. Into the 3 empty holes of the removed studs, now insert the final 3 Phillips screws as shown, and screw all 6 tightly. The assembled unit should feel solid and tight to the touch. The wire from the glass-mounted microphone unit should run back to the amplifier in a secured and tidy manner. Back on the customer side, remove the tape holding the microphone plate. If you're installing the hearing loop aerial, follow these steps now. Remove the protective paper layer from the glass-mounted sticker. Apply the first plastic sticker onto the glass in an unobtrusive location close to the customer position. This is the customer-facing sticker with the large ear symbol. Next, attach the loop aerial onto the second plastic sticker, turn it around, adhere it to the first sticker, sandwiching the hearing loop aerial between the 2 plastic stickers on the window. Make sure the cable exits the loop sign on the side that's easiest to hide and feed the wire back to the amplifier. Be sure to line up the corners of both stickers. Complete installation should look like these examples. The loop aerial can be in different heights as long as it meets the IEC 60118-4 standard and works well for the hearing aid users. An ideal position for the aerial is often behind the staff computer screen, where it is less obstructive to the view. In this next section, you'll install the customer overhead speaker supplied with the STS-K020-23 kit. This video shows a version of the speaker that has a vertical glass-mounted microphone stem. Your supplied kit may not have this stem, but the installation of the speaker is identical. First, find the center of the window. Place the microphone against the glass and push the bracket up to the frame. Hold it in place, and then using the two holes in the bracket, make a mark on the frame for the screw holes. Use a 7/64" drill bit and carefully drill pilot holes. Take the bracket with the screw already attached to the frame and align it with the hole in the framework, screwing it into place. Find the second screw and screw it into place. Attach the loudspeaker to the mounting brackets. Hook the cable up behind the loudspeaker and slide the loudspeaker into the bracket. Push the cable to one side, positioning the speaker at the desired angle, and tighten the screws. Finally, fit the trunking around the frame to route the cable neatly away from the microphone and loudspeaker and back to the countertop. If possible, use screws to hold the trunking in place. Instead of using trunking to route the wires back to the amplifier, you can drill a hole in the wall behind the speaker to the other side of the window. Feed the speaker wire through and run the wire back to the amplifier on the staff side. Always use correct polarity if reconnecting audio connectors, and secure wire runs neatly. On the staff side, place the staff loudspeaker combo unit into position on the desktop as shown. Feed its wire back to the amplifier either by drilling a hole in the desktop or using an existing cable management hole. Insert the staff microphone connection into sockets 16 and 17, also labeled the staff mic connection. Insert the staff loudspeaker connection into sockets 5 and 6, labeled the staff speaker connection. Insert the customer microphone connection into sockets 14 and 15, also labeled the customer microphone connection. And insert the customer loudspeaker connection into sockets 3 and 4, labeled the customer speaker connection. For an optional hearing loop connection, connect to sockets 1 and 2, labeled loop. The power connection goes into the socket labeled PWR. Place the amplifier under the staff counter, being sure that it will not obstruct the staff when they are sitting. The amplifier front should face outwards with adjustment buttons accessible. Mark the 4 mounting points for the driver under the counter. Drill and mount the amplifier in place using the supplied screws. The power supply and its cables should be attached securely using the supplied hardware. Here are examples of fully installed systems. This system can be installed at almost any glass thickness up to a level 3 ballistic rating. The different speaker and cable routing options give it flexibility of installation. The STS-K020 is a robust and durable system that will last for many years. The hearing loop technology makes every window ADA compliant, and it will help everyone hear through the glass.